Hello, people. This is Brandon Wilson, and this is the Weedlow Files. If you're watching this, that's because you are currently employed as a Weedlow worker. This video is not meant for everybody. It's only meant for you to learn what Weedlow is about and where it's going to go. Okay? So right now, I'm going to tell you about Weedlow. I'm going to tell you basically what it is and how the vision became and what it has the power to do. Okay, I believe Weedlow has the power to make us very, very rich if we just stay on task. That's my main thing. Okay, guys, always stay on task, please. Now, the story of Weedlow is very, very different. Okay, it's very controversial, and that's what we want. The more controversial it is, the more media we get. So people who say, "Oh, it's all about weed, Brandon, you can't do that," that's stupid. Family Guy, Boondocks is controversial as shit, and that's why it's still on TV. It's how far we want to fight with this, okay? So today I'm gonna get into the storyline of Weedlow, and I want you to listen closely, add, think about it, um, tell me about it. You can comment, hit me up on Facebook. I'm always on there, or you can call me. You know my number, okay? But the storyline of Weedlow is basically Eric Travis, which is the homie Eric. He's the voice of Weedlow, so I named the character after him. Okay, it's unique. His name is Eric Travis. So it's like I didn't feel like falling around looking for other names, but his name is rarely used, so it's Weedlow in the story. So Weedlow's a kid. He's 15 years old. He smokes weed because of his asthma. He believes that because he smokes weed, it makes his asthma better. Now, his dad is a famous drug dealer in his town. He gets the drugs out as quick as possible. He never gets caught. He does no dirty work. He's straight by the book. One of the best drug dealers. But the drug deal goes wrong and he betrays someone, and they come and kill Weedlow's mom and dad. Now, Weedlow's mom and dad's wishes were to be cremated. And when they were cremated, Weedlow, has the ashes and the urine in his living room. And so one day, Weedlow is he's smoking a blunt and crying over his, parents' ashes, and the blunt falls inside of the ashes. Now, when the blunt falls inside of the ashes, the urine blows up, hurting, hurting Eric. You know what I'm saying? So it hurts him, and he comes back and he's chilling, and he figures, he wakes up and he looks at the urine, and the urine's all cracked and broken and shit, and he looks at it and he's like, oh snaps! But what he sees is the blunt sitting there, and it looks different now, and it's not going out. So he's looking at the blunt. He's like, oh shit, what is this? And he's kind of hurt, from the explosion. It was a big explosion. So he goes over to the blunt, picks it up, okay, and once he picks up the blunt, he hits it, okay, and after he hits it, that's when the super sativa and his THC manipulation skill is there. Now, not right off the back was Weedlow able to use THC manipulation. It's what perspires to him using it. Okay, when America starts going to war with these different countries, uh, it starts to leave radiation poisoning in the air. Now, Weedlow was able to use his super sativa power, which means he was able to fight quick, he was able to run quick, he was able to think quick, and he was also able to sense other people who did weed. The only thing that the radiation poisoning was able to help Weedlow with was THC manipulation, which means making weapons. Okay? So, how they make weapons is he's able to blow the smoke into the air and then smooth it out with his hands to create the weapon he wants, and then he grabs it, boom, and then it turns into an actual weapon due to the THC manipulation and due to the radiation in the air. So here's one thing that I've come to figure out why I want this to be like this. At first, when I first made Weedlow, I had it that he would smoke weed and then a weapon would appear. Now, the reason why that's stupid is because it's like, how does it appear? That was the first question. Okay. Second question was, if he does smoke weed, and a weapon does appear. What does that have to do with the weapon? Okay, so it's like, sketchy. That was the first draft. Now, the draft that I've come up with currently, which was back in like maybe 2010 to 11, was I was speaking to Eric and I said, Eric, what if they blew the smoke out and started to use the smoke to create things, you know? And so I've called it and made it something different. It's not blowing smoke out and making a weapon. It's called THC manipulation. And when you manipulate THC, that means you're taking it out of its element and using it for something different. So that's what they do on Weedlow. Now, what happens is people catch on to this and they're also able to start using THC manipulation. But Weedlow is the creator and the best at it. I'm sorry, he's the best THC manipulator. Okay, that's all there is to be said. Now, another thing is, I know people are going to want to know this, and I've had people even ask me, so it's not really something that when I hear it, you know, I'm like, I don't know. People want to know that people want to know if Weedlow is the best character in the whole show, and is there anybody that can beat him in the show? And your answer and the question to that answer is no. Technically no, because I'm going to tell you why. Weedlow has a specific amount of THC that he can take, and which his specific amount is more than any other THC user. So since he has the best and has the blunt, he's learned to smoke and to inhale it full force of his body. So when he smokes, let me give you like a scenario or a graph. Let me just give you a graph. If it's a human body and you smoke, it goes by percentage. If you smoke, you can if you're a if you're an okay THC manipulator, your body can only take what, maybe 20%. If you're an okay, like you've been doing it for a while, then it can take 50. Only Legendary and members of Project 420 can go up to 100% THC in their body. Okay, Weedlow goes past 100%. How is that? He puts his mind high with the THC. That's what it is. So you'll learn more about that, which makes him more of his abilities. You'll learn more abilities. I'm gonna make more videos. I'm gonna keep talking to you, but this is for my Weedlow crew for now. Okay, which is Eric Travis. Okay, Trainwreck, homegirl Amy, Chris, Blue Dream. Okay, and he's also my music director. You know what I'm saying? He's my music personnel. He's done all the music for it so far. Okay, so I'm giving him the crown of music director, music guru, whatever you want to call him. He is all the music for Weedlow. We have Calvin Rubin. He will be playing the voice of Granddaddy Perk. Then we got the homie Thomas. He's going to be playing Mayor Graham. And I don't want to forget anybody. That's why I'm trying to sit here and think. There's somebody else, and I know there is. Well, you got me too. And then you also have my co-writer, Jamila, which is my girlfriend. And she is the co-writer because she has put different spectacles and different things into the story that makes the story a lot deeper than what I've ever imagined. So please, watch this. Okay? I have a treat for you guys May 3rd. Don't ask what it is. Don't hit me up like, Brandon, what's the treat? So I'm not going to tell you. But I do have a treat for you guys May 3rd, which is our first Weedlow meeting. And, oh, that's what I forgot. Josh, the homie Josh, with his well-known, he's going to be doing our clothing. If he can make a sick-ass little Weedlow shirt, which I believe he can, then we will go strong with Josh being our clothing director. So, that's it and that's all for now. I will see you guys May 3rd. I'm going on vacation, so I won't be making a lot more of these videos for now until I get back from vacation. Learn, write, make more characters if you want to. I don't care. I'm always, if the storyline can Right now, it's anybody's storyline when it comes to me because I can always put different stuff in the story. Okay, so it's nothing like, oh, well, I want to ask him this. And don't ever forget, Weedlow. Weedlow is not going to be the first one I do. Weedlow Files. I'm out.